here we are. I have AirNet back again too, which is nice. But I guess we'll do this level again, and be much more wary of roller coasters this time, and whether or not we can stand on them. Because the game is not trustworthy in that respect. Ah! I thought to myself last time I should have just done that, and that was correct. Instead of using the hamster. I forgot there were so many Twonkies up top there. Ugh. Ah, can't see me down here. Look at that. That's a bit of a delayed reaction there. Or rather, it took a long time for the ray to reach him. After I stopped firing. You know, what else have I seen on roller coasters in video games? A surprising number. And they tend to be kind of weird. I think the weirdest one I've seen was probably in Hot Wheels Velocity X, where one of the challenges is actually driving on a roller coaster track. That's one of the more eccentric ones I've seen. I think one of the more memorable ones that I liked, though, it was actually pretty cool, was Jet Set Radio Future. Because in that game, one level was a giant... it was fairly similar to this. It was a giant roller coaster over a city. Skyscrapers, essentially. In fact, that's really what it was. It was a roller coaster that was high up on skyscrapers. And Jet Set Radio Future being not just a platforming game, but rollerblading and whatnot, what you had to do was you had to actually grind across the... How do you go through here? There. It's darn blind drops. Oh, we're at the ground now? Okay. Look, fine, I thought to puke. All this foreshadowing. Oh. After all this time. But it was a nice combination of a more difficult area in the game, because it was all over boundless and whatnot. Okay, I don't know why that's a platform. And also, just being kind of cool. And, on top of that, it was actually a boss battle area. You had to chase opponents. At one of the more interesting points in the storyline, you actually had to chase opponents across a roller coaster while attacking them. It was kind of pretty dramatic, crazy idea. It was one of those games, though, where Jet Set Radio Future is one of those games where it's really easy for some reason to forget how utterly insane the things are in that game that are happening. Like, sicking tanks on teenagers in a city full of people, things like that. Hey, you don't get to do that without giving me an item. I better get an item to start this fight. Oh, you already had that mission. You do? No. What item is that actually? First, though, let's get rid of this thing. It's still playing music. Also, this game seems to assume that I know what the meanings are of the names of these things. It's a little weird. So it's somewhat... So with my limited comprehension of what they said, it sounded like what they want me to do is something along the lines of... Yeah, throwing enemies back at it. I don't think teleporting enemies is really that same thing, though. Oh, there's actually music coming from the thing, you can see. Fair enough. Do I just stand here? It seems to get kind of like sparky when I teleport enemies back at it? Because enemies need to teleport slightly further back towards it. Can I destroy that thing now? No? I feel like that would make sense, wouldn't it? Maybe the idea here now was actually that I let these things turn into more aggressive versions. No, earlier they were actually firing. They're actually giving me more aggressive ones to return at them. No, give me bigger ones. Now you're supposed to teleport the bigger ones back? Yeah, see, it gets all... See, it starts sparking when I teleport these guys back at it. But that's kind of weird. I don't think that I just have to stand here. No, I think that that's the right answer. But I don't think I have a way of making these guys bigger again. It almost feels like I should be throwing Goddard at it now. But Goddard doesn't seem to destroy it. The bosses in this game are something special. Ah, I forgot I had to actually get there again, too. I was confused from the beginning because it said something to the effect of throwing enemies back at it. I've explained before that reading comprehension while trying to commentate at the same time is usually pretty bad. I asked for some patience with that. But at the same time, if I understood that I'm supposed to, so to speak, throw enemies at it, I don't think it makes much sense to... in that case, just be teleporting them back. That seemed to kind of be it. The weird thing was, it would start sparking if I teleported the small Twonkies back at it. But it didn't seem to keep damaging it or anything. Normally, I destroy a sound source by sticking Goddard on it. In that case, though, if I understand what the different names mean for the different creatures, because the game never explained what they are, I don't think. I think the mid-sized ones are the ones that, I think Grompers, whatever they're called, that I think I was supposed to throw back at the thing. But what happened there was that there were no longer any Grompers. It wasn't generating anymore, like it had been doing, and I couldn't make any more myself from the small Twonkies because I couldn't make any more myself from the small Twonkies since well, there you go. Since I destroyed the sound source, which I suppose I shouldn't have done. I figured it would be just a nuisance, though, having a source of noise right there, next to the fight. Nice round number. It's probably all of those Tronian bits. Gromps. I don't know how this is really supposed to be useful if all I'm actually doing is teleporting them. Whoops. Teleporting them back? Yeah, it does seem to work. Now, I don't think the small ones really do anything useful, though. But not all of them are small. I guess they weren't earlier. But I guess the idea is that I let them grow here. This will be the first time I ever see a blue one grow, I think, actually. That never happened before. Okay. Why can they walk there if I can't? Darn it! This is a little awkward. I do get the kind of puzzlish design of it. There's also where I just have to touch them? Okay. Whatever. Keep prompts within car. Please. Guys, you and your mouths. Oh no, 3D again. This is a pretty advanced thing here, because I can't move up and down. Because I actually have to... So this time, touching enemies is good. Touching things that aren't enemies is bad. It's a weird interpretation. But okay. I also don't have as much control over my speed this time. This is still pretty cool. Oh, well, never mind that. That's a new color of enemy. Wonderful. Ah. The timing here is a little tougher. Also, avoiding those graves are hard. Doesn't seem very safe. Ah. Oh, come on. It doesn't feel like I have that much control over timing on these things. I can't slow down that much. I don't even feel like I speed up that much. Sometimes I can't see what's ahead of me. And this is me braking right now. Continually. And I do go pretty fast if I speed up like that. There we go. This gear is pretty alright, admittedly. So I wonder if 25 means all of them. I would hope not, because I should have sped up there. That's gonna mean having to make some pretty big loops. Catch some of these guys. Yeah, I just underestimate how fast I go in some of these cases, I think. I try to wait for their next cycle, so to speak. And I go too fast if I try to do that. What I have to do is I need to speed up to them before they jump again. Yeah, see, like that, never can I actually slow down around them like that. I'm just thinking other things flying around me half the time. Variable numbers of things, and variable things. I think enemies actually just keep respawning as I go, which is nice. I appreciate the 3D though. I don't mind them flaunting this 3D thing they came up with. This is pretty slick too. This isn't just darn it, a plane this time that we're going along. This is a little bit more ornate. Just trying not to hit those doors. Those doors cause me issues. I don't like this part because I can't see directly ahead of myself very well. Okay. Phew. Okay, any cutscene to see before next episode, out of curiosity? You know what, in fact, we will see cutscene next episode, but that'll be next episode. So I'll see you guys next time. There's more to this game than I expected. But of course, some of the time I've been spending here has made me repeating stuff, so I don't know. But I wouldn't think there's too much left to do here, but we'll see. It's been fairly pleasant so far, though, in spite of some silliness. Anyways, bye everyone.